Your old reality is losing its hold on you. Something inside of you is changing deeply, and your life is beginning to respond. Take a deep breath, and for a moment, stop trying to control every part of your future. You do not need to force your life to transform overnight. You do not need to have every answer right now. You do not need to become perfect before your reality begins changing. Because something is already shifting inside of you. Something deeper than temporary motivation. Something deeper than emotion. Your energy is evolving, and your reality is slowly beginning to respond to that evolution now. You are not the same person you used to be. Not mentally, not emotionally, not spiritually. There are conversations that no longer interest you. Places that no longer feel aligned. Versions of yourself that no longer feel real. And maybe part of you has been confused by that. But this is what transformation feels like in the beginning. Quiet, internal, invisible. Your soul begins changing before your reality fully catches up. And because of that, you may feel disconnected from old patterns before the new chapter fully arrives. That does not mean you are lost. It means you are transitioning. You are moving into a completely different reality now. A reality built from new awareness, new standards, new energy. The old version of your life cannot hold the person you are becoming anymore. You are becoming more conscious of what drains you, more conscious of what inspires you, more conscious of what kind of life your spirit actually wants to experience. And that awareness changes everything. Because once your awareness changes, your choices begin changing too. Your energy begins changing. Your boundaries begin changing. The way you speak to yourself begins changing. And eventually your entire reality begins shifting around that new frequency. Take another deep breath and allow yourself to stop fearing change for a moment. Not every ending is destruction. Some endings are simply redirection. Some endings exist because your soul can no longer survive in environments that do not reflect your growth. You are no longer meant to stay small just because it feels familiar. You are no longer meant to repeat cycles that your spirit already outgrew. You are no longer meant to abandon your own future to stay connected to your past. You are evolving beyond survival mode now. And that shift changes everything. You begin to see yourself differently. You begin to notice your own potential differently. You begin to understand that your life can become something far greater than what you once believed possible. Not because of luck, but because your inner world is finally changing. And reality always responds to identity first. You are entering a season where alignment becomes more important than approval, where peace becomes more important than chaos, where authenticity becomes more important than pretending. You are becoming emotionally stronger, mentally clearer, spiritually more aware, and your future is beginning to reflect that internal shift back to you. The universe is not ignoring you. Even in moments where nothing seemed to move. Even in moments where life felt uncertain, things were still happening beneath the surface. You were still growing, still learning, still becoming. There are opportunities moving toward you now that would not have aligned with the old version of you. There are experiences preparing to enter your life that require this newer, stronger version of your energy. And that is why your transformation matters so deeply. Because your next reality is connected to who you are becoming now. Not who you used to be. You are beginning to move differently. Think differently. Protect your energy differently. And slowly, your reality begins responding faster. You may notice that your intuition becomes stronger now. You begin sensing what aligns and what does not almost immediately. You begin feeling pulled toward different environments, different people, different goals. That is not random. That is your energy recalibrating toward a different life. And even if you cannot fully see the final destination yet, your soul already knows you are moving in the right direction. You are allowed to trust that. You are allowed to trust yourself again. You are allowed to believe that your future can become beautiful. There is still time for your life to transform completely. There is still time for abundance to enter your reality. There is still time for peace, clarity, love, expansion, and purpose to find you. Do not underestimate what can change once your energy truly shifts. Because reality begins changing the moment you stop identifying with the version of yourself that felt powerless. And today, something inside of you is already beginning to let go of that old identity. You are stepping into a reality where your energy matters, where your thoughts matter, where your standards matter, where your future is no longer built from fear, but from alignment. You are not becoming someone fake. You are becoming more honest about who you truly are. And the more honest you become with yourself, the more your life begins aligning naturally. So today, stop doubting whether your transformation is real. You would not be feeling this shift if your soul was meant to stay where it once was. Something bigger is waiting for you now. A different reality, a different energy, a different life. And step by step, breath by breath, choice by choice, you are already moving toward it. If you're ready to bring this energy into your daily life, I created a manifestation journal for you. The link is in the description. Thank you for being here.